Hi guys, this is Deepika and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm gonna make Paal poli, which is basically like fried poori in a saffron flavored milk. You might have probably seen this in South Indian weddings. It's a very yummy and delicious dish. So let's start making this now and go into the recipe. First, for this Paal poli recipe, I'm going to make poli. For that, I'm going to add some flour to this pan here. So I'm using about half a cup of flour. Next, I'm adding a pinch of salt, a little bit. I'm gonna add very little ghee. You can even add a little bit of oil. And then I'm gonna add water and start kneading the dough. As you can see, this is a smooth dough now. I'm gonna just let this rest for about 30 minutes so that we get very soft puris. And I'm gonna just cover this with a damp cloth and let it sit for 20 to 30 minutes. To make the paal or the base for the Paal poli, I'm going to take a few almonds or badam and just let it soak in hot water for 15 to 20 minutes. Once my almonds have soaked a bit, I'm just going to take off the skin. Once I've peeled all my almonds, I'm going to add them to this mixie jar here, and I'm going to add some sugar because since there's very few almonds, it won't blend well if you don't add anything else with it. That's why I'm adding some sugar. You can also add some water to this if you want and make this a fine paste. As you can see now, this is a fine paste. If there are few pieces, then that's fine. Once my badam paste is ready, I'm going to start boiling some milk here. So I'm adding the quantity of milk I want to this pan here, and guys, as always, I leave the detailed list of ingredients with the measurements in the description box below, so make sure you check it out. I'm gonna let this boil really well and start reducing it really well. Make sure you keep an eye on your milk. You can see these brown bits, they're nothing but what came from the bottom. It's fine guys, it's all flavor. It actually tastes good. It tastes like evaporated milk, so it actually tastes really good. So I'm just going to leave it there, but if you don't like it, you can take that off. So once it has started reducing like this, I'm going to add my almond paste which we made. So I don't know if traditionally they add this almond paste, but I'm just adding it because to make it a little thicker, like to make the paal mixture a little thicker. If not, you have to wait here like hours together to reduce this milk. That's why I'm taking like an easier route. So since we added the paste of almonds now, it's gonna thicken faster, but you'll still have the flavor of milk and everything else. After this, I'm also gonna add the sugar which I want. So again, the amount of sugar you want to add is per your taste. I'm gonna add about 1/4 cup. Now allow this to cook for some more time until all the sugar melts and the milk starts thickening a bit. In the meantime, I have some mixed nuts here which I'm crushing really well. I have some badam, that is almonds, and some cashew nuts. You can also use pistachios if you want. So it's totally up to your choice. So now I have really made them into crumbles. This is for the topping mainly. We're also going to make the flavoring for this dish. So I have some cardamom seeds here, which I'm going to put into this pestle and make fine powder. Next, I'm taking some saffron and added some of that milk to the saffron, and I'm going to mix this well. Guys, whenever you're working with saffron, make sure you do this. Only then you get most of the flavor out of it. Okay, now our saffron mix is ready. As you can see, my milk is ready now. I just let it boil and thicken a bit. And guys, usually this dish, the milk is not too thick, so I feel like this is the perfect consistency. So now I just separated out all the fat or the knead because just for photography, but I'm definitely going to eat all of that. So now to this milk, I'm going to add my saffron mix. Don't waste even a little bit of this because it's all a lot of flavor and color. I'm also going to add some cardamom powder. I'm going to give this a nice mix. Wow, it smells so good. So now the paal for the paal poli is ready. Now we just have to make the puris and then this will be done. Now my dough has been soaking for a while now. It's very soft now. So I'm going to start making my puris. It is a bit sticky, so you have to have some flour to roll it out. Don't make it too thin so that it puffs up. So I'm going to continue making the rest of my puris. To make my puris, I have some oil heating here. Guys, I increased the heat and then I brought it to lower level so that the puris don't get too brown. So now I'm going to start frying them. And I've been saying puri, it's not puri, it's poli. So now I'm going to take this off. As you can see, I've arranged my polis in a plate here. So now we have the final step of serving. Guys, you can also serve the milk actually chilled if you want to, but I'm not doing that today. So what you do is basically you just pour the milk over the polis. Next, I'm going to take the chopped nuts which I have and then just spread it over the puris. And guys, you can roast these nuts if you want to, but I'm not going to roast them today. I'm also adding some saffron on the top just for decoration, but you guys can if you want you can add it, or that's fine. You can eat this as is, like when the puri is a little crispy, but if you like it very soft you can let it soak for some time and then eat it. I promise this is going to taste absolutely delicious. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do try this recipe out and let me know how it turns out. It's so easy to make, but it's so yummy and so delicious. I promise you won't be disappointed. Do give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Deepika's Kitchen on both Facebook and Instagram. I'll see you again with another exciting video. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.